All right, I'm on hole number 7 of the dreaded dunes, the desert dunes. We're on Jamal Dunes on the old dreaded dunes holes, hole number 7. Let's go check it out. It's got to be a par 3. Didn't we already play this? We did play this. This is the hole. So let me go find a picture of it. I can't remember what this hole looks like. Hold on. All right, so I went and found, okay, this is let's see here. This is from the Dreaded Dunes when I played it. So there are several ways that we can come at this hole. I'm going to do a rough bump right up here in the front. Now there's some pockets. Let's see if I can get it to go. There's a little flat area right here, and for a long time when I played this hole, I came at it using this little flat area right here and tried to bring it around, and it always seemed like it was off a little. But I'm going to do a rough bump right up here off this tip. Now this is going to be one of those things where if we want to do that rough bump, it could be very tricky because of this sand right here, and you can see the shadow that's in that sand on the left hand side. So if the wind is blowing, if we can't get our ball out there on the very tip and we have to involve that sand with our wind adjustment, it's definitely going to distort the rings. So we'll have to see which way the wind is blowing on whether or not that rough bump will be a good viable shot, and I'm definitely not sure what the wind adjustment is. I have no clue. And I also don't know which club it's going to be in. I think we can take, I think it's a long iron shot, so you can take Grizzly, Backbone, Saturn, Goliath, whatever your choice is. I'm definitely going to bring a ball that's got some side spin on it. I'm doing those types of rough bumps just to make sure that you can get to the right area. Let's check it out. We'll go try it out. If we miss the rough, you know, the most important part of a rough bump is hitting the rough. Otherwise, it's not a rough bump. It's a fairway bump. And that's a totally different shot. So let me bring up my trusty dusty calculator here. So when I'm playing these holes, if you're in a situation and you're not sure, especially if you start a new tour, the main thing when you start a new tour is trying to figure out the par 3s. And if you're ever in doubt, like what kind of an adjustment you need to make, you can kind of give yourself a little bit of a heads up, because if you can scroll down, zoom in, and see your ring set really clearly. Where am I at my club? There's max. There's min, so there's mid. So I'm eking towards max club. And we definitely want to do the rough bump. Three, 2, and I cannot get even close to my ring set, so I'm going to add on a little. So I'm going to do a 3, 5. I'm going to add on 10% at the start, so there's 3, 5. And we'll see where we're at. Ah! Hit it great to the right. And in the holes. So I hit it great to the right, so I did a 10%, so that's another one of those holes. I did one of these earlier. That's another one of those holes where it probably should have been, I under pulled it, but I hit it great to the right and it went in, so it probably should have been a 20% wind adjustment. And the ring distortion there's not too bad, but you can see how the rings are distorted just a little when they're in the sand. So if we get a wind such that you have to pull into the sand, then it's going to affect your adjustment, and you could be slightly off on it. So bringing in a low side spin ball, or excuse me, a low wind ball, could definitely help. Definitely. Definitely. Kmart sucks. All right. That was a look at hole number 7. we're playing in this. We had the spin stuff. I'm playing against a real human. I had to wait for him, and you don't win a chest. What kind of crap is that? Like, seriously. That's one of the things I don't like about the new changes is there's so many opportunities where we don't get chests anymore. All right, so that was hole number 7 of the Desert Dunes tournament. Thanks for watching.